the last stop for the Fast Track Express. All passengers must disembark, cause this train stops right here.
Well, it's time to pull the hammer here and slow this fast track train down. While NAFTA robbed us of our manufacturing base, the TPP also targets service work.
Now this fast track train has been speeding down the rails, trying to ram through a bad trade deal called the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or the TPP.
Sierra Club opposes TPP. We feel that fast-track legislation will eliminate the constitutional checks and balances that aid most other democratic processes.
To the Monsantos of this world, to GE, to GM, to Halliburton, to Pfizer. And these multinational corporations can sue national governments who have laws that are protecting the people. And they can do this in private tribunals. And the damages that will be determined by these tribunals will be paid for by us, the taxpayers.
That's right, folks. We're not allowing fast-track legislation to offshore American jobs, dirty our water, or contaminate our food with just another bad trade deal.
As amazing as it sounds, we can be sued for protecting our jobs. In particular, a proposed call center bill in Albany right now that encourages companies to keep call center work in America would be illegal and considered a barrier to trade.
Increasing corporate control of our public policies is a direct challenge of our economic well-being and our democratic principles. This is no more clearly seen than in fast track, the authority in trade agreements such as NAFTA, and the proposed Trans-Pacific Partnership.
Now, most folks think the TPP just ain't worth a darn, so it seems we ought to take our time with something this big, and now Congress ought not to give up their constitutional rights to negotiate this deal.
Right on. Good afternoon. As the utility workers, I stand here with the voice of my membership to stop Trans-Pacific Partnership, otherwise known as TPP. This is just NAFTA really on steroids. That's where this comes from. And I find it ludicrous that the people we put in Washington call this a partnership.
The United States Congress does not allow medical patents to go for more than 20 years. Now we're going to be forced into evergreening provisions, which could have pharmaceutical companies repatenting and patenting for 20-year periods of time patented medications. What does that mean? It means no more. It means no more accessibility of generic drugs.
Now this train, it's going back in the roundhouse. We're going to turn it around, send it back to Washington, D.C.
Slow it down.
No on fast track, hold our votes. No on fast track, hold our votes. No on fast track, hold our votes. No on fast track, hold our votes.